sissy bar time. So we're going to mount off here, come up to there, and then up for the bar. That's what we're going to do. Originally we planned on having a curved bit that just mounts on here and up and over, but it's going to fuck with the paintwork too much. Not damage it, it's going to ruin the lines of it. So I'm going here, up and up. The first thing I need to do, and I know a lot of you will be clapping and a lot of you will be fast forwarding. It's like Marmite. You spend a bit of time on the old fucking Harrison, making up the slugs and shit to mount it off. I know, pop pickers. I need to turn this down to 17 millimeters. I've got nothing 17 mil. I've got 15, too small. So I'm going to turn this OD down to 17. How long does it want to be? I want to be 19 mil long, so leave myself plenty. And then I need to drill M8 clearance, which I have here, and then counterbore, which I don't have here, but I'll get that set up. So first procedure is, as always, to just how pretty. That's pretty true. Really well done fucking chaps, like, so ain't no fucking get a digital readout on. Oh, I'm going to switch it over to metric. Just in metric now. We want this to be, what was it, 17? Let's have a touch on then. And take a little cut. And see where we're at. Well, we're at not quite round, so we'll take another cut, look. There we go. Let's see where we're at. 19. Right. I need to take a couple of minutes off this, which I'll do off camera. You can join me as I'm finishing the size cut, like. Here we go then, last cut, down to size. I needed to take 2 cuts, 17. So, just 20 thou cut, half a mil. Just get warm, this stainless. So, I'll do down to 23, which will give us plenty to go at. Break that edge. Change my tooling out to that 8mm clearance, bear with, which is here. Slow it down a bit. Right, so snug up, and we need to drill this down to a depth of 19 plus the potting off tool is 22, so we'll go a little bit deeper than 22 to give us a bit of extra. There's 10, 24, we've got 26 there, that's that. And now I need to set up the counterbore tool to recess that for the cap head bolt, so bear with again. Okay, so we're back with this. Now, this needs to go 8mm deep, so slow things right down. Because we're on the curly whirly, we're on the stainless, aren't we? We want to make curly whirlies on the stainless, so we're on the 10 mark. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. Happy days. Now we'll break that edge. And that's done, but I'm not going to part it off. I'm not, because I'm not sure how much material I've got. So I'm going to do that, look. Turn it round to make the other one. And I'm going to face that off, machine it down, then drill it, counterbore it, yada yada yada, then part them off. So you can join me when I'm parting off. Right, so here we come with the counterbore tool again. Touch off, touch on, not touch off, touch on. And we're on 8mm, don't we? So 2, 4, nice and steady, 6, 8 there. Now we need to slow things down a bit. Well, speed them up from there, but I know what I mean. Slow down my normal feed at speed. Switch direction. Come on. There's one in there somewhere. Can't find it, grind it. And now we can part this fucker off. So break that edge. I've already broke the outside edge. We're going to touch on there. 0 digital readout. We're at 19mm, which is +3 for the thickness of the tool. That's 22, which is, come on, there. And away we go, Captain. Just stop that short, break that edge. Go again. Dropped it anyway. I'm trying to catch it, but I didn't. It's fucking red hot as well. There we go. Now spin it around and chamfer that, give that a little clean up the hole, but 1 down, 3 more to go. So that's what we end up with. Like that. And then they'll fit onto the sissy bar accordingly in appropriate positions. So we have the obligatory marking out. I gave myself a couple of options as regard height, but I know the bottom width is set at that, and the fender width, mudguard, rear mudguard, it's not a fucking guitar. Fender width is fixed. Now, unlike previous ones you've seen me do, I'm bending this cold, I'm not heating it up. Because it's just one bend. I'm going to use the old fucking Clark strong arm metal former. Great bit of kit. Let me just tweak that to where I need it to be. So we can use it, my mark as a datum, and I know it went there on the one I've already done. And we'll keep this true to the arm, and we just need a fucking a bit of shoulder tearing action. Righto, so we've got them bent. We've got them cut to length. There you go. And we've worked out the right fucking position for the bottom mount. So we need to space these up, half of the difference in diameter between that and that, so that these sit central on there. We need to tack that in together, and maybe look at putting a brace in. I'm not sure I'm going to put a brace in on this one. You can see over there I've done one on our DB trollers. I quite like it actually, but this is going to be a shorter bar, so we'll see. But next job is to tack up. So I'll put the old paperweight on there, the mini fucking anvil across the bars to keep them in place, and then I'll tack that end and this end these on this end. I'm just thinking out loud, I might have to put a brace between the two, because it will pull in. As a fuck about with that end, this will definitely pull in, and I don't want that, so I might just cut a bit of something the right width, 11.5 or whatever it was, 13 3/4. So yeah, we've come up with a solution to hold it down. We made some cleats, so we're going to use the jig as a jig. I'm going to tack these in place in strategic positions where they will stop it fucking moving, is the plan. Yeah, so plenty of that action going on. And so on, and so fucking forth. Alright, Keith? Alright. And then a nice little quick throwaway jig. Well, it's just magnets and a grab. Magnets in the fucking, it's like a bilge hook, isn't it? Like a docker's hook. They're threaded rod, that'll get them where we need them to be. I've spaced up the sissy bar by half of the difference in diameter, just about. So they can be ticked on there. And then we'll flip it, weld a bit more. Happy days. And there we go, kiddie winks. One sissy bar, rounded top, all welded up. Now next up is to make the, like I said, I think I said in the last clip, the threaded portion. I was going to spin up something like this, but I think looking at the job, I'm better off mounting it with a flat, like a piece of this with it threaded hole in, but I need it thicker, so see what I've got in stock and make some more. So we're over at the fucking pillow drill. I've got 2 bits of the 10mm flat, 1 inch by 25 by 10 flat. It's fucking, just tacked them together. It's fucking hot. I'm not gonna wait for them to cool down, although I should, but I'm gonna get them drilled and tapped if I can, without them burning me too much. Here we go. There we fucking go. Have that. Before I soak up the... I've just cut them, sanded them smooth, and then welded them together. And like a twat, so I'm not really waiting for it to fucking cool off, but there you go. So, I'm going to run a 6.8 down, ready to take the 8mm thread. And of course your cutting speed for that in mild steel is about 1000 RPM, so we don't need to run too slowly. Come on. Should just be about punching through any second now. Here we come. There we go. Happy days. Now, I'll drop my table down a bit. I'll swap that out for countersink drill. Bits, not a drill, is it? Countersink tool, chamfer tool, deburring tool. Yeah, a bit of a fucking tool. And we'll touch on both sides, and they will become our front faces, if you like. They'll be where the bolt goes in from, that side. We'll clean up the back as we're doing it, don't get me wrong, but this will give us a nice lead. There we go. So, oh, it's hot. So I'll get them tapped out to M8, my trusty hand tap. So don't do that drill guide thing. I just put in the vice and fucking tap it. You know, like an engineer does. Just said like an engineer. So off we go. Bit of lube. Why do we use that? Right. You at the back? Yeah. Because that's what separates us from the animals. Right, I'll lie it up. We'll look this way, we'll look this way. And we'll go... It's pretty true actually. So, I'll like to go round one and then back to break the chip from using a hand tap. Machine taps just screw straight in. They clear their own chips because they're made to use on machines that don't need to run that auto fucking bit like. Anyway, we'll get this tap through. I don't see there being any dramas. And then we'll follow through with a plug tap, which will give us clean thread all the way through. And so on and so forth. And there we have them cleaned up, tapped, ready to bolt on, and then weld onto the rear swing arm bit there. And then we'll look at the mudguard. Righto, so a couple of days later for me, 2 seconds later for you. There's the brackets on the bottom of the swing arm, sorry, the sissy bar. They need to be welded on the back of the swing arm. Now, I've been putting it off, but it means I'm going to have to take the back wheel out, which is a fucking task on its own. I need to look at the bump stops under here as well. It's, you know, we've got a fuck up here caused by them not being set right or being too thin or whatever. So I'm going to end up taking the swing arm out so our Dan, DB Choller, can repaint it because of that whoopsie and me welding on the back end here. So I think I'm going to take a number plate off. I'm going to take the back wheel out. The mudguard will be just where it needs to be, and then I can work freely at fixing this sissy bar. Right, gaping springs to mind. There's some of there, look, bless it. So wheels out. We'll get his paint off and get the fucking these tacked on. Right, that's that on. I just need to work out the angle of the dangle, and I think further back's the better. I'm not going to match the forks because it would be too much, but as I've said before, it don't need to. So what I need to look at now is these top bits. I'm not going to have them straight on the paintwork. It's going to fuck it. I'm going to try and think up a creative solution for mounting the top mount. And unfortunately, although that's central, I've realised that this is offset, obviously. So we're not quite symmetrical from behind. But that's fine, it's just, you know, that's how it sits. The centre of the sissy bar is in centre of the bike. Like that, look, there you go. But we're a bit offset at the bottom because the swing arm's offset. Righto, so you've joined me as I'm just machining this down to size. I'm going to make some little top hat type things, little cones. Cones probably an exaggeration, but they're going to be 22mm in diameter, which is this size. This stainless steel. And there we go. Now I need to face this end up quite a bit because this needs to go down to 17 on this end. So we'll have that off. Right, now we'll go down to 17 for just a few mil. So let's go 18 and a half. For like 3 mil. Bit rough there. And now we'll go down to 17. Steady. That's 3 mil. Now we need to taper that like so. Give that bit of a clean up. and then we'll go 8mm clearance and cut it off to length, which is going to be a total of 8mm on one side, 6mm on the other because of that offset we talked about, so bear with. So, another 8mm clearance. A parting off at the right length. Pause that, give it a fucking debug. So I don't know if you can see that red colour. That's what colour this cutting oil goes when it gets really hot. The blood burns off to a reddy brown. Come on, there we go. So there's one of the little bastards, now we'll make another one. So that's that. All tacked up. Top there, I'll whip it off, weld it up, weld and clean up these brackets. There we go, focus, you fuck. And then it just leaves the fucking bump stops, which are tucked right in there. Look, that blue thing hanging down, semicircle. And that's it, I think. Is absolutely it. So next up is weld up, swing arm out, ready to go off to Dan-Dan's to be painted again, and then we'll look at the bump stops and we'll park it, because it's going to be in the fucking way in the middle of the shop for weeks on end waiting for the paintwork, so happy days. So, massive space. Oh, not massive. Fucking what am I saying that for? I've had to clear space, I've had to move stuff because there's a new machine coming, but it's got absolutely nothing to do with what's going on here. So all it leaves is swing arm out, look at the bump stops, and then it's gearbox off, paintwork off, for someone else to sort out. So I guess this is a wrap for this now. I think next time you see it, it's going to be back together, or I'm going to be putting it back together. So I'll call it at that for this little series. Fucking wrecking the joint, Ralph. Oh. Fuck you. Hey. I'll call it a wrap. Let me spin you round. So yeah, that's fucking turned out to be a little bit more than just a little job, eh? Say what? Old bean? Anyway, just leaves me to say, please follow along to see it going back together when the others have done the work. When DB Cholla, Danny boy, lots of love to you. And the gearbox man's done his fucking cast his spells, like, yeah? Please, please, please give me a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference to the old fucking algorithms, like. Gets me seeing more. Please check out my friends in the description below. Give me a sub. Leave me a comment, and I'll catch you on the next one. Lots of love, everyone. See you.